And that's going to change from this point on. And you know, it's having a YouTube channel has mental ups and downs. It's all mostly mental work, and there's a lot of physical stuff.
All right. So you know, one of the things in this is, I think one of the things you got to realize when you're doing YouTube channels, you're kind of almost only as good as your last video. You know, it kind of is like that. A lot of art is like that. If I'm equating YouTube to art, but you know, it is true. You're only as good as your last project. You know, a lot of writers say that. They only feel like, you know, they may do a great work of whatever, and then they come out and do something else, and if that doesn't sell well, then it's kind of like a permanent blot on them. They don't say, hey, 3 books ago I sold 2 million, now I'm only selling 120,000. YouTube is very much like that. You might have a video where you do 3, 4, 5,000 views or more than that or whatever, and you think, hey, that's really good for me, and then your last video is 300 views, and then it's kind of like, you know, until you get back on the horse and ride it, you know, you're feeling down. And Mikey, I think, is like that. You know, when you look at his whole career of videos, he's got some crazy wackadoodle stuff that got some views, but lately he's in a slump, and it's kind of affecting him. And it's, your last work is kind of like your, you know, it's you know, his last couple videos, he's lost it, baby. He's lost it. But now, just like that, snap your fingers, I got a new attitude and I'm back, baby. We'll get into talking about this tomorrow or my next video, because, you know, but anyway, yeah, the new attitude. I don't know, man. It's just, you know, what the heck. Hey, look at that. Look at that. There's a giant pumpkin over there. See that? There's a giant pumpkin, and it's not even October yet. Another miserable, well, it's not raining today. It's just humid and damp and everything, you know. But I'm back here at... this is the only place at this shopping center they don't play music, okay? There's 3 or 4 other nice places to sit down there. They're all playing music. They're blasting The Who at one place. They're blasting Italian songs in front of an Italian restaurant. And then there's another place where I can sit, but there's all these people around, and they look at you weird when you're talking to a camera. So this is the only place I can be here that's quiet, and I have a little privacy. So anyway, let's do some letters, shall we? K7XDM writes, we're talking about the Bob video, Bob Wells today, Cheap RV Living, you know, him and his fan, which was literally a fan, you know, to cool yourself off. That's not a fan, that is the fan. You have offended the Lord of Bob Nation, and now karma is going to come back and bite you in the ass. With the S's, there's $2 signs. Oh, I'm not Chuck. Thanks for the plug. I am going to try my first live stream on Thursday. Drop by. Yeah, try it. I hear a good time slot is 7 p.m. on Thursday, Eastern Time. Try that. Monkey Talk writes, Captain Obvious Bob Wells, How to Beat the Heat video is made for elementary school kids. Well, you know, take your clothes off, turn on a fan. That'll cool you off. Oh, here's somebody. Stephen Phillips says, go for it, Crotchy. I'll be your first sub. Enjoy your day. All the best. Crotchy and his new channel. I just wanted to give a shout out to the C.R. Boger thing. I don't know, 2.0. I kind of enjoy some of these parody channels. I always enjoyed Stickers, Anon Hui, Tony Mullins. There's a whole bunch of them. You know, we're seeing some new ones pop up, and some of our old favorites are kind of going away. So, but it is interesting. RV Homesteader reminds everybody that if you want to watch today's video without Crotchy, at least at the beginning, just go to the 240 mark. Puppets make everything better. Mark Van Jones. I had a little dispute with him last night. We were arguing about a few things, but I think it's all, wake up in the morning and all the old problems are gone. So I think, you know, Mark's a cool cat. You know, anyway, I got his phone number. If anybody wants to send me $50, I'll give you his private phone number. Just PayPal that to me, okay? It's anybody $50 and you got Mark's phone number. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. Oh, RV Rebel Girl gives us an update. She says she's now packing up and she'll be back on the road this coming weekend. She's going to have an overnight with her 6-year-old granddaughter and then hit the road. Happy trails to me. Happy trails to you, RV Rebel Girl. One of our favorites. Cindy Cindy 4. CRVL, Carolyn's RV Life, is an authority on everything. They, the scientists, don't know that global warming isn't a natural oscillation of the Earth's climate. There's evidence of areas being farmed in Iceland that's currently covered with snow. But Carolyn knows everything. Cyberman Bill's got some advice for me. He goes, on the days you don't have much to say on the camper bums, that's when you talk about something else. That's when you can talk about exploration vloggers or Disney ones or anything else. There are tons of other channels to talk about. Why can't you seem to understand that? It would really make this new you tolerable. The new me. You say you like to talk about what you're watching, but you only talk about the same 4 people every day. Talk about the other channels you watch. Come on, man. Doesn't take a genius. Well, I don't know. You got to do some sort of a dance. I think to some degree, a lot of my viewers, they like to see me talk about the same YouTubers. There's a core of YouTubers, 6, 7, 8 of them. Mainly nomads they like to get updates on. They're their favorites, okay? And they're my favorites too, and I like to talk about them. Yeah, there are other days when I don't have a lot to talk about, where NF, Nomadic Fanatic, hasn't posted a video, where we have nothing new from Campervan Kevin, and yeah, I'll work some other YouTubers, some nomads into the mix. Some days I just do a whole pot shot of short clips about a whole lot of different YouTubers and try to throw some new people into the mix. Nomads, I would talk about other things because I do watch a lot of other things on YouTube, but people want to see the nomads. If I don't focus the show on nomads, I get a lot of nasty comments. And it's the same thing, either side of the fence. If I show a lot of nomads, I get a couple nasty comments. If I don't show a lot of nomads, I get a couple nasty comments. I don't know. I'm building the channel. It seems to go better. I'm trying to find a formula for what I'm covering, There are a lot of YouTube channels that I don't watch that are not nomadic, that are not explorers. I love science channels. I love aviation channels. There's a whole lot of cool channels that I do watch every evening that I don't talk about because I don't think my audience would be terribly interested in them. And if I do occasionally talk about them, I get people, don't talk about that. We want to hear about, Campervan, what's his name? Donna writes, I am so sick of Caravan Carolyn and her little go keto crap and showing what everyone else is eating. Are people really interested in that? Well, according to my clickbait, when I put CC in my titles, I get a lot of views. It's just, I don't know. There are certain people that get me a lot of views and others that don't, and she seems to do it for me. So, I don't know. At 1:30 in yesterday's video, I referred to Carolyn of Carolyn's RV Life as Campered Caravan Carolyn. Got to keep those Carolyn straight. I say it's confusing. All the camper van, camper this, caravan, Carolyn, caravan, or there's too many C things, and it just messes me all up. Got to keep those Carolyns straight. Yeah, and there's so many of them. There's so many Caravan, Carolyn, Carolyn's RV. At least RV Rebel Girl doesn't have Carolyn in her title, even though she's one. Yes, I learned about Pam on the Land from your channel, and I really like your videos, really fun stuff. As I said, I am the only, if you want success on YouTube and you're at the bottom of YouTube and you're trying to build your channel, you got to get me mentioning you. You'll get 1,000 views like Bama Mike. Dave did that by himself. Bama had nothing to do with it. Gypsy Nation, can I do reviews on your videos of doing reviews? Yeah, well, we used to have Nomad News around. I miss Nomad News. Where are you, Nomad News? Where's that strange disembodied voice? Hello? Yeah, we miss Nomad News. It's been about a year now since Nomad disappeared. Did Scott get everyone's RV all fixed up and then deferred maintenance before he left Washington? Bubba Frigman writes. That's Scott at Destination Open Road. I don't know. He knows a lot. He's an amazing guy, really. He was fixing up, everybody's RVs there. Aja and Wandering Yimmy and all that, and then has to do his own too. I mean, he's a really smart guy. I'd like to, Destination Open Road. You'd be a cool interview. If you got some Skype out there, wherever you are, give me a call. We'll do an interview. Dave, how can you talk about Seattle like that? We love it here. It hardly ever rains anymore. No lie. For the last 3 or 4 summers, we've been hotter than hell. Writes Missy Cat. Well, yeah. This is look at it. We got Seattle weather here again today. There's the giant pumpkin. I had to go by and check that out. It's on top of the Shell station over there. Somebody complained too. They said, Dave, your videos suck, but I love reading the comments. Well, that is totally fine with me. You know, I have no problem with that. Put the video on for at least 5 seconds, at least so I get a count. You know, watch the video for 5 seconds, turn it up, read the comments. I am totally fine with that. All right, folks. It is what? The 25th of September. Another murky. Oh, look at the pretty flowers. All right, folks. I'm going to try this for this week. Separate letters shows. Just so I can kind of focus on it. You can take and pick. You can watch one or the other. The regular videos will be out about 9 or 10 in the morning Eastern time, and then I'll do these letters ones that come out about 1 or 2, and we'll just see how it goes. Let me know if you like that or not, and you know, in the comments below, let me know. All right, folks. I do want. I was watching, as I said in the regular video today, I was watching Chrome, and I love those pink camos. I think Ross, there's a Ross down the street here. I think they occasionally do have pink camos, but I don't know if they have my size. I'll have to check that. That's wild. Anyway, you all have a great day. Thanks for watching. Letters, over. Bye.